Hello. It's lovely to see so many people here on this auspicious occasion, 50th birthday of Woof. So, when I thought up Woof, I didn't think I could do an organisation. I thought that was beyond me. And it didn't occur to me that if I did an organisation, it would last for 50 years or that it would even get off the ground, frankly. So I'm so very happy that it did, because it's made such a big difference in the world. It's helped so many people have more fun in their lives and find more meaning in their lives. What else? I think Woof has lasted because it really propagates things that are so worthwhile, like working on the land and having great company with the people you're working with, and organic methods, which are so important for the planet's survival. Well, it began with 3 of us going away for one weekend in October 50 years ago. And it's spread since, because obviously the formula of getting into the country and working on the land is one that resonates with a great many people. Over 130 countries now have a woof, which is extraordinary. And the concept of people going to stay with people they don't know in order to help on their land is, I think it's fairly revolutionary. Without being paid, I don't think it happens in any other context, does it? Well, it may have been copied by other people by now, but it was the first one, I think.
What's the most interesting land-based project that you've been involved in over the years?
Gosh. I suppose I did help at CAT once, the what's CAT stand for?
Centre for Alternative Technology.
Centre for Alternative Technology in Wales. I don't know, they're all interesting because they're all about getting back to the land and building up a project.
What was it about CAT that you found interesting?
Well, because people from all over the world go to CAT to visit it and get to know what it's doing. And the Centre for Alternative Technology, well, that's pretty interesting in itself, isn't it?
So we've got some questions for you, Sue, on this 50th anniversary of WWOOF, just to learn a little bit more about you and the organisation. So some of these questions have come in from around the world. And the first one is, what is your favourite land-based task to do?
Oh, I love rounding up sheep.
That's funny, because I don't. It's an impossible
I like
task.
being a human sheepdog.
Woof, woof.
Brilliant. So somebody else would like to know, what is your favourite vegetable?
Runner beans.
Oh, is that to grow or to eat?
To eat.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
They're easy to grow as well, actually, edible veg on there.
And do you have any regrets or anything that you would have done differently in the woof world?
I don't think so. I can't think of anything I would have done differently.
That's fantastic. So you've got no regrets.
No, I don't believe so. I can't think of any. Let's put it like, probably one will strike me when I'm in the bath tonight.
This one came in from Berkay, from Woof Turkey. We had a lovely meeting in Woof Turkey, didn't we?
We did.
2014, I think it was.
Yes, it was lovely.
So what Berkay would like to know is, where on earth would you go woofing if you were 25 years old today and COVID didn't exist?
I'd go to the most musical corner of Romania because I'm crazy. I love Romanian folk music.
Yeah.
So I'd go and join in all the dances if I could.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm sure Woof Romania will be very happy to hear that.
Maybe.
They'd be your first choice.
Yeah.
What did you grow in your garden this year?
I grew some, what's it called? Grew celery and lettuce and, some nice fruit, plums and figs, good figs. And black currants, lots of them.
Lovely. So you're still a hands-on gardener?
Yes.
Hands-on grower.
Kind of.
So we have something from the African continent, from Nigeria, from Ben. I think you'll remember Ben. And Ben would like to know, what were your challenges when you first started the WWOOF movement? Although, in fairness, you probably didn't know you were starting a movement at the time.
I didn't, no.
No, so you probably just started going to farms.
I
on
think
weekends.
I was a bit scared of running an organisation at all. Because I didn't have the confidence or the know-how, but I just did what needed to be done each time it turned up, and it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah. Trusted in the process.
Yeah.
And so we've got, I think this is, we've got 2 more questions here. This is from Becky in Woof, Canada.
Yes.
And she asks, what's your most memorable woofing experience?
Well, I think down at Emerson College, we did haymaking in the sun. And then we rode on the top of the hay cart. It was like being in a Constable painting. We went through these little lanes, and we got off at some point and we went for a swim in the river that was flowing through the woods. So it was very idyllic.
Yeah. And that's for the first ever woof.
It was one of the first
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Not the first, one of them, but Emerson College was the first place we did woof at.
Yes, yeah.
So that was pretty picturesque.
Yeah. Any other particularly standout memories for you?
Lots and lots and lots.
Did you mainly woof in the UK?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause I know you travelled in Australia, but
did,
Woof
but-
Australia or New Zealand was it? But they hadn't started.
Both.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, nor had Japan. Woof hadn't either. Japan wasn't. I thought it was going to be organic, and it wasn't at all when I went there. The people I met,
Right.
but I think it may have changed since in certain areas.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So should we go for one last question?
Yes.
And this came from Emma, who very kindly sent us some wine today, but couldn't be here because she's out of the country. She was a former director of Woof in the UK. And she wants to know, what's your favourite brassica?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts! Hooray!
But they've got to be done with chestnuts,
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
especially at Christmas time.
That's a lovely thought.
But it's coming up soon.
I might try that myself.
It's very nice.
Thank you, Sue.
Okay, pleasure.
Yeah. Seems like a nice place to leave it. Thank you, Sue.
My
Thank you.
pleasure.
Does anyone else here want to say anything to Sue while she's stood here in the centre of attention?
I've silenced them.
Where would you want to see WWOOF in 50 years? In 50 years' time from now?
Oh, I hope it's bigger and better than ever, with more and more members. The bigger it gets, the better, because it can only do good.
Yeah.
Sue, can I just ask you a question? What do you remember about your very first weekend away? Do you remember
I'm sorry, what?
what do you remember about the very first time you went away?
Oh,
with your
I was
friends?
thrilled that it worked, because I never thought it would get off the ground at all. And we came back and we'd had a really wonderful weekend, helping with the haymaking and having a strawberry and cream tea in the barn, and it was gorgeous. And I was so happy that it was working and that it was enjoyable. So I didn't know if it would happen. So I was really happy about that.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you for starting it, because I know you've changed a lot of people's lives,
Yes,
myself
hasn't it?
included. Wouldn't have met all these wonderful people without you, and seen a whole different way of life,
Yeah.
because I originate from a city, like probably quite a few here. And you learn for the country, but you don't know how to get there until you meet somebody and you say, "Where are you going for the weekend?" And they go, "I'm going woofing." And you say, "What?" And there you find out. Word of mouth, I found out. Yeah.
Well,
So
well
thank
done.
you.
Yeah, can I say, Sue, too, that if you think of all the people's lives you've changed, if you think of, I don't know how many WWOOF members there are in the world at the moment, but there must be, I don't know, 20, 30,000. You think of all those people who've gone woofing over the years, you could have changed millions of people's lives.
Well, being in the country and learning to do things on the land has been the real hero, I think.
So I think we should also thank you to Sue for that, changing the world effectively, and changing so many people's lives. So I think that's a really big thank you.
I'm just relieved it took off and didn't just fold.
Well, I always wonder what would have happened if you hadn't gone to Emerson College. That was going to be my question. If you hadn't have gone, if the man, if I think the man there said he was a bit reluctant to let you go in the first place. What
Yeah, I
would
think they were. They were dubious, I would say.
what would have happened if he'd said no?
I would have gone to the Soil Association and got another name.
Okay. So anyway, thank you, Sue, from all of us and everybody.
That glad I did.
Here, here.